Hi there, I'm Amber. In this lesson, we'll focus on common sentence errors. Have you ever written sentences like the given examples? Could you identify the errors? Number 1 to 3 obviously are sentence fragments. Number 4 to number 7 are run-on sentences. That is, two sentences are run together without adequate punctuation or conjunction. The most common sentence errors are fragments, run-ons, misplaced and dangling modifiers, and unparalleled structure. Today we'll focus on fragments and run-ons. A sentence fragment lacks a subject, a verb, or some other essential part. Because of the missing part, the thought is incomplete. We need to make sure that a sentence has a subject and a verb. In the first example, a subject is missing, so we should add it. In the second example, a verb is missing. It should be I am tired. We also need to make sure that a sentence with a subordinating conjunction has two clauses. When I finish this homework is a dependent clause and cannot stand alone, so we need to connect it to the independent clause. Similarly, the last example should be changed to Nico is tired because he got only 4 hours of sleep last night. Now underline the fragments in the following paragraph. Rewrite the paragraph, making the fragments into complete sentences. Add a subject or a verb, or connect the fragment to a related sentence in the paragraph. You could pause the video to do the exercise. Now check your answers. Did you underline all the sentence fragments in the paragraph? Here's the rewritten paragraph. A run-on is two or more sentences joined without adequate punctuation or conjunction. There are two types of run-ons. Read through the given examples and find out the differences between the two types of run-ons. Some sentences are run together with no signs to mark the break between them. Such run-ons are known as fused sentences. They are fused or joined together as if they were only one thought. The sentences in type A are fused sentences. The other type of run-on is known as comma splices. A comma splice results when two independent clauses are connected or spliced with only a comma. However, a comma alone is not enough to connect two complete thoughts. Some connection stronger than a comma alone is needed. The sentences in type B are comma splices. Let's take a look at more examples of fused sentences and comma splices. In this example, two complete thoughts are run together with no punctuation or conjunction. We could use a period and a capital letter to correct it. We could also use a comma and a coordinating conjunction to correct it. In this example, two complete thoughts are connected with only a comma. We could use a comma and a coordinating conjunction to correct it. Also, we could use a semicolon instead of a comma. There are 4 common methods of correcting a run-on. We've mentioned 3 of them so far. Number 1, use a period and a capital letter to break the two complete thoughts into separate sentences. Number 2, use a comma plus a coordinating conjunction to connect the two complete thoughts. Number 3, use a semicolon to connect the two complete thoughts. A semicolon is made up of a period above a comma and is sometimes called a strong comma. The semicolon signals more of a pause than a comma alone, but not quite the full pause of a period. Number 4, use subordinating conjunctions. For instance, the two previously given run-ons could be changed to, although my grades are very good this semester, my social life rates only a C. Our father was a madman in his youth because he would do anything on a dare. Now rewrite the following sentences. The commuters had been bottlenecked on the freeway for 2 hours. Some of the commuters had a crazed look in their eyes. The others were napping. We could use semicolons to separate these 3 sentences. Example 2. I thought the test would never end. This is a complete thought, so we should put a period here. I had a classic case of finger cramps, period. In addition, comma, I had severe brain drain complications, comma, and only a long nap would restore me. We've learned that a sentence fragment might lack a subject, a verb, or a dependent clause. There are 4 methods to correct 2 types of run-ons. Remember that both punctuation and conjunctions matter. Time to wrap it up now. See you soon.